Hi singers, Michal.Towber here with your singing tip of the week. Today we are going to shine a flashlight on some of the amazing vocal powerhouse Jessie J's favorite warm-up routines. So the first exercise we're going to do is one that she demonstrated when performing at Warwick Castle, and we're just going to cycle through the vowel sounds. So we're going to say A, E, I, O, U, and it sounds like this. A, E, I, O, U. A, E, I, O, U. A, E, I, O, U, U, U. A, E, I, O, 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 U, U, U. A, E, I, O, U. You continue. A, E, I, O, U. A, E, I, O, U. A, E, I, O, U, U, U. A, E, I, O, 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 U, U, U. A, E, I, O, U. Last one. A, E, I, O, U. A, E, I, O, U. A, E, I, O, U, U, U. A, E, I, O, U. And let's skip up a little bit higher so we can get some of our higher range. So let's start here. A, E, I, O, U. A, E, I, O, U. A, E, I, O, U, U, U. A, E, I, O, U. Let's do one more. A, E, I, O, U. A, E, I, O, U. A, E, I, O, U, U, U. A, E, I, O, U. Very nice. This next exercise is a lip bubble or trill on a siren. So you can pick any pitch. You're going to put your hand on your belly to make sure that it is neither too tight nor too loose, so you should be able to move your belly as you breathe. Your belly should expand into your hand, and your hand should be right below your navel. Take a nice deep breath, and you're going to go. That's all there is to it. Let's do one more. For our next warm-up, we're just going to do a 5-tone scale on ah, but we're going to do it very rapidly to try to get some of that vocal agility that Jessie J is so noted for. So we're going to go ah and try to be very, very precise. 1, 2, 3, 4. Two more. Great, and things things that you should really pay attention to with that one are having a smooth transition over your passaggio. So when you transition from your chest voice to your head voice, you don't want there to be a really marked decrease in volume. You don't want to get super weak when you switch into your head voice, and you also don't want to have that like little yodeling break as you go over your transition notes. Also, since this warm-up is working on your agility and the ability to move your voice on quick moving passages, you can start it out slower if you're not hitting those notes precisely. So you don't want it to be a wash. You don't want to be going, ah. You want it to be very precise. Ah. So if you have trouble going that fast, you can obviously slow it down. Ah. And then slowly work your way up to speed. Our next warm-up is a tongue twister, and Jessie J, being English, uses the version red lorry, yellow lorry. And of course, lorry is a term for truck in British English. And we're also going to do the Americanized version of this tongue twister, which is red leather, yellow leather. So it's going to sound like this. Red lorry, yellow lorry, red leather, yellow leather. Red lorry, yellow lorry, red leather, yellow leather. Red lorry, yellow lorry, red leather, yellow leather. Continue. Last one. Great job. Our next exercise is a harmonizing and ear training exercise. We're going to be singing a passage from Jessie J's song, Who You Are, and we're going to sing the following. Don't lose who you are in the blur of the stars. Seeing is deceiving, dreaming is believing. It's okay not to be okay. Okay? 1, 2, 3, 4. Don't lose who you are in the blur of the stars. Seeing is deceiving, dreaming is believing. It's okay not to be okay. Don't lose who you are in the blur of the stars. Seeing is deceiving, dreaming is believing. It's okay not to be okay. Let's do one more, and this time you're going to do it on your own. Very nice. Our next warm up is a belted yeah, and it's going to sound like this. It starts on the 3rd degree of the scale. Yeah, 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 yay. Yeah, 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 yay. Yeah, 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 yay. You keep going. And again, on this one, you want to make sure that you're not straining, so you don't want to be pushing too hard to the point where you're coughing or your voice is getting gravelly. And it should be into your head voice range. So you're using your false belt, and you want to make sure that you're hitting all of those degrees of the scale. So you don't want it to sound like a mush. If it is sounding like a mush, slow it down and then work it up to speed. Our final exercise is a breathy run, and it's going to be on the 3, 5, 6, 8, 9, 8 degrees of the scale. So it's going to sound like this. Yay. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yay. 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 Continue. And when you're using a really breathy voice, you want to make sure that you're staying connected. So you don't want to be collapsed in your belly. Otherwise, you're going to really be very lacking in power and control, and you don't want to use too much air. So even though you want it to be breathy, you don't want to be blowing a lot of air. You can still exhale and get that aspiration, that hiss of air, as if you're sipping out through a coffee stirrer. So, I'm still connected, meaning that my abs are engaged. If I place my hand on my abs, I will feel that they are awake, just as if you're going down for a sit-up. So it's not a jelly belly, and I'm also not blowing too much air, because then you completely lose any tone or power. So there you have it. Those are some of Jessie J's vocal warm-ups. I'm going to link to the original source videos for all of these exercises in the description box of this video. Please don't get discouraged when trying these warm-ups. Jessie J has an incredible accuracy and versatility with her voice, and the speed at which she does riffs and runs is really something to be admired and in awe of. So if it takes you a little while to get to that point, that's really nothing unusual. She's definitely an expert. So I hope that you enjoyed this, and I will see you here next week for another singing tip of the week. Until then, happy singing.